Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
If it gets stuck inside, it has each edge back here is sharp. Take a closer look. Each edge is sharp, fine point, and it's meant for ripping out pieces of skin. Now that sounds really gruesome, which it is. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tarzan. Today I'm gonna give y'all a little something different, alright? So, it's a lot of people out there that like weapons, you know, guns, knives, bow and arrows, all that good stuff. So, every week I'm gonna drop a video on a nice little small video on weapons. So check me out. I got a small, kind of heavy machete right here. It's called the Skeletor. Alright, I'll take a look at it. And yes, it's quite sharp. I kind of cut myself with it opening it earlier, so I'd advise being careful when opening these. But anyway, I'll give a little history on it, a little something on why it's designed this way, and what it's usually used for. So, let's get you a little history on. Sometimes a lot of people use skulls for battle purposes, or first of all to make themselves look meaner, better. Now when they put it on a weapon, it's supposed to show that, you know, they take victory on the battlefield. So apparently his guy has two skulls on his. Right. He had a nice weight to it, so apparently it's supposed to do some damage. I'm not finna cut anything with this because I'm not finna mess up my room, but just believe me when I say it really cuts and it's really nice. But anyway, so when people use machetes, I don't know about for what now because I don't see many people with small machetes like this, but I know back in the day with the sheath they have, it goes behind their back because people needed to start surprising their enemies instead of carrying around big swords and katanas. You can see that I have one on me, so obviously you're going to prepare. But if you have one of these, it goes behind your back. As soon as you get into it, voila, quick, easy. If it gets stuck inside, it has each edge back here is sharp. Take a closer look. Each edge is sharp, fine point, and it's meant for ripping out pieces of skin. Now that sounds really gruesome, which it is. I don't know why they did it like that back then. I don't know, but hey, that's how they roll, that's how they roll. But yeah, so you have weapons like these that they use, small, got a little weight to it, but it's not too heavy, easy to handle, quick to pull out, quick to use. Alright, but nowadays when people use these, sometimes they use it for hunting. You know, I am a person who likes to hunt. So, and then you have other weapons so far as this. Handcrafted design sword. As you can tell, it's much different from this one. You can see the size comparison. But this one has the same. If you look at the back side of it, you see these grooves and the sharp points. That's for if it gets stuck into somebody, you don't just cut them, you rip them, you shred them. They like to shred people to pieces back then, so I guess it's useful. Nowadays, we're not gonna shred you to pieces, bro. Anyway, if you see it, the blade is about right here. The reason that they have this type right here And so that way when the blade goes dull, you sharpen it. And you have all this much to sharpen with. So once it gets down to the black, it's kind of useless. But, on the other hand, it's not too big. It's not too heavy. It's actually lighter than the other one. It's actually duller than the other one. I can actually play with it without stabbing myself. But yeah, people use these for when they do martial arts tournaments, you know, with weapons. They like their swords to look fancy. I would know. I like martial arts and I like studying with weapons. So yes, when you go and you have your little tournaments or whatever, y'all, they actually sometimes they use real swords. From what I've seen, they use real swords. I've looked at a couple of videos online, and yeah, them boys are dangerous. I'm not playing with a real sword. You're not from stabbing. But yes, this and this. These are graphic design machetes. 2 different sizes, 2 different weights. You can see the type of design they have here for the fantasy like, and you have the design here for just craftsman like. Every craftsman has their unique way of doing things. Now, so far as the craftsman for these, I didn't specifically get this from a certain craftsman. I got this off of a tool truck at my job, and I collect various weapons. I like knives, bow and arrows, guns, and I realize a lot of people like that. That's why you're gonna see me doing these videos. Some quick, some easy, none too much. But hey, that's today's lesson on modern and old weapons. I just showed you 2 machetes. Next time you might get your little AR, Glock. You know, you never know. Stay tuned for more weaponry. Alright, it's your boy Tarzan. Hey, that subscribe button below. Also that bell, I think it's over here somewhere. And if you want my social media, it's also below. My PSN is below too, but if you want to get whooped, you can get whooped, except Call of Duty. My boy Mike got that. Alright, catch y'all later, bitch wumps.
You know, I was just venting, man. You know.